99.5 The X.
Both.
Yes.
Bouillabaisse.
It's a yes/no argument. Yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Maybe. One word interview.
Yes.
How
No.
is
Chocolate.
chocolate?
Yes.
Chocolate. I could go for some chocolate.
I want hot chocolate.
You want hot chocolate? I have coffee. I can bring you some coffee
I want hot chocolate with things in it.
Yes.
with things in it. Anything?
I don't know. Whiskey.
I want
That would go good.
chocolate
That would go
in
good.
my chocolate.
Hot chocolate in your chocolate?
I want a peanut butter cup.
That could be
No.
code. I want hot chocolate in my chocolate.
Actually amazing.
Holy shit. I just
How have we never
invented
talked about
something.
that? You have a microphone, right?
What did we
I
invent?
just invented a peanut butter cup, but like a hot drink. Like chocolate and peanut butter drinking it.
Like a smoothie?
Well, it wouldn't be healthy for you.
Well, not in the health sense of smoothie,
No.
but in texture.
It would be awesome.
would
Unless
be
you had a
awesome.
chunky peanut butter, then it would be a chunky. But that's trademarked.
But then, we're having the best conversation.
All
But
right.
peanut butter, chocolate, smoothies with chunks.
Anyhow, you probably had questions that you wanted to ask us that didn't
No,
involve
it's
anything
quite
like
all
this.
right. It's been an odd day.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Now, you guys have been out on the road. You always give it everything you have when you're on the stage. And how was it performing with this weather as it is right now?
Well, we had to kind of tailor back our performance side of things just so we don't slip.
Yeah, I was wondering
Fall.
about that.
Yeah, but you know, still trying to, of course, play well. And
Well, you did an awesome job with that.
the crowd was pumped, so that makes me happy. And days like this, that you just can't control over things. I kind of have. Sometimes I have more fun because I'm like, all right, whatever happens, they're gonna be entertained. They're glad someone's up there. I'm glad to be playing. And
Well, hell yeah.
there it is.
Hell yeah. Well, you sounded awesome up there. I know the weather's been a huge factor. There's been a lot of behind the scenes here. A lot of people are freaking out. They're worried about equipment. They're worried about safety and whatnot. But what's in all of your tours and concerts? What's one of the odd things that has happened to you? It could be weather, could be anything. But what's probably the oddest thing?
Well, beside.
I almost got hit with a roll of toilet paper today while we were playing.
Say that again.
I almost got hit by like a roll of toilet paper today.
Today.
I saw that on the stage. Yeah.
And I was singing, so I couldn't move from my mic. And I was like, oh, okay, good, it didn't hit me.
Now, of all the things to find at a festival in the rain, I never would have thought a roll of toilet paper would be one thing flying.
It doesn't hold up
Yeah.
very well.
No, I mean, usually they look cool because it leaves a stream, but instead it was just like this soggy thing that just hit my leg. I was like, ew.
It was the most depressed roll of toilet paper ever.
So I ended up throwing it at our drummer later when I got a chance.
Well, how is the road treating you? How is everything going? I mean, the new single that the radio's spinning, current single anyway. I mean, it's kicking some serious ass. You guys are really just rocking it. How's the reception is? I know as things have gone on, the crowds have and more people are embracing you guys. What's it like to see that unfold as far as an audience and a crowd?
It's when you first play, you're talking about asking too much.
Yeah.
I think that we're still trying to get that song to warm up to the crowd a little bit. I don't think people quite know it just yet, but I think it's getting there.
Well, hell yeah. No,
I enjoy playing it, so yeah.
Well, it's awesome to spin it on the X. And by the way, our conversation earlier, I failed to mention I am chatting with All That Remains. You may have heard them. If you visually recognize them, good on you. But here with asking too much, I mean, to me it's such it stands out when I hear it. It's like I know it's you guys, but that's partly because I'm in radio. But you say the crowds are kind of warming up to it.
Yeah.
What other things, as far as the audience, what do you find is one of the things that you enjoy seeing most frequently when you're performing on stage with them?
I like to see the classic circle pits.
Yep.
Just people singing the words. Any kind of audience acknowledgement that they are enjoying what they're seeing. I prefer an audience member booing me than someone being blasé.
Ah, good word. Yeah, it's you want at least some sort of acknowledgement.
I want a reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, what's the worst circle pit you've seen? Have you seen some nasty stuff going on in those?
I've seen some good circle pits in my day.
because you have a good perspective right there on the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see everything.
Yeah.
Especially these day shows, you can just see every little person's head and them staring at you, or them. You can see whatever they're doing, so it's fun.
Now, with the weather and as wet as it is out there, do you see some really sad faces, just wet and miserable, and then see that transition?
I saw one dude who I think he didn't like us or whatever, but it was funny, so I gave him the English FU sign, the archer.
He's a very peaceful guy up there.
I'm just kind of like, you know what? You don't like it, you can leave.
There you go, man.
Well, that's okay. Everyone else was cool.
That's rock. That's rock.
Yeah.
That's the mentality. It's take it or leave it.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, you want a reaction.
Yeah.
And you're getting a hell of a reaction, and I really appreciate your time. Thanks for getting up there. Thanks for getting wet. And thanks for being safe and not slipping. I was wondering, it's got to be a slick stage up there.
Yeah. We, as I said, we didn't run so much and tried to, not fall, because that's just not good for the equipment or for.
Try to keep my hands on the fretboard. It's just so wet. Just sliding everywhere.
That's is it hard to play accurately on a wet fretboard?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell. I mean, the sound was awesome. Everybody was on point.
As I said, I focused on my playing, so I was able to kind of stab that off. But yeah, it can be a little weird.
That's wild, man. Well, I really appreciate your time.
Yesterday was the worst section of the day.
Oh, really?
It was cold out, so my hands were fusing to my fretboard. It was like 58 degrees outside. Yeah, which is not cold, but for playing outside, it's cold.
When your hands get cold, I mean, it's
Yeah. So it was, the first couple songs were really, really tough. Today, actually, my hands felt better, and I thought I probably played better today. So
cool. Well, guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for the interesting and awesome conversation.
Thank you.
Don't have that very often with very many rockers, but you know what? When you're just having fun and shooting the crap, you have a good time.
Yeah. You're soggy,
We're soggy. We're backstage here at Carolina Rebellion with All That Remains.